This morning I knew it wasn't good, but he does have to look out for his own safety. And I told him his safety and well-being is of paramount concern. And he promised that he will be here, and he'll be here soon, because this highway bill is coming up, got to be passed by July the 31st. And he knows he needs to get down here as part of that process. So we'll get him here in the next few weeks.
You talked about the federal and local options on this. I'd never heard of Go Mesa before. The odometer thing was interesting, everything.
Yeah, the odometer idea has been batted around for some time now. As I said, it's got a lot of controversy to it. People have privacy concerns. And they have reason for privacy concerns because of some other things the federal government's done in the last several years. So that idea is not going to go anywhere until we get something where we can assure the people of America that they won't have some inappropriate intrusion into their privacy by putting some gizmo on their car. So that's why it's going to take several years before we work something out. In the meantime, we've got to have a source of revenue, and I think this repatriation of companies' income from other countries, bringing it back here and dedicating that extra increment of revenue to our highway program makes sense to me.
Is it going to have to be something that doesn't have the brand of new tax on it before the?
It's not a new tax. It's not a new tax.
That wouldn't.
That's because that's income that's just not being reported here as American income. We make it to where they can bring it back here and report as American income. We dedicate it to this program, then it could be earmarked and used for this.
How much support do you have for that?
Well, that's one of the things we're working through in Washington right now. How much money we're talking about, because there are different ways to account for that. So I anticipate over the next 2 months that part of our discussion is, all right, how do you, accounting-wise, determine which increment of federal revenue is coming from that repatriation of foreign companies' income?
What about the Go Mesa? I'm
Go
sorry.
Mesa, that's been generally kind of construed as a preservation type fund, hasn't it?
Well, it's got a wide variety of uses, and one of them is hurricane emergency evacuation route, and this would definitely be that, no question about it. So we've looked at it and asked other legal minds to look at it, and we're pretty clear that it can be used for this. The question is, what's the priority for that money? Now, and convenience, when we start coming in the next year or so. So what's the priority? If you ask me, someone that lives in Mobile and Baldwin County, I don't know of a bigger priority for these two counties in getting that bridge built. The ultimate decision is